Happy Mother's Day weekend, everybody. Hello. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Probably because I just woke up not too long ago. Anywho, happy Saturday, everyone. Hello to everybody who is joining. Hi. Hello. Hello to those of you who might be watching the replay. Hello. Hi, everybody. As you come on, feel free to say hello. I'm not going to be on here long, but I know I asked people like, hey, do you want to see, should I start doing, more makeup tutorials? People were just like, yeah, sure. Okay, so why not? Hey, Faye, how are you? So I am getting dressed to go out today. So I'm going to do my makeup. And you guys, I don't like to spend a lot of time on my makeup because I just don't have time, but I still love really great looking makeup. I love natural looking makeup. So I am going to walk you through my routine. And honestly, it's really simple. I don't like to overcomplicate makeup. I don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis. I rarely wear eyeshadow, honestly. So I really just like to focus on even in my skin. As you can see, because I am not ashamed of it, I have acne prone skin and I have a lot of acne blemishes that I like to cover up. So my focus is always evening out my skin tone. So I've washed my face. I've cleansed my face. You want to make sure that you always start with a clean face. I like to do a cleanser. I tone my face. Sometimes like I had a mask on earlier. So I like to make sure that the face is clean, number one, because you don't want to put dirty stuff on, makeup on a dirty face. All right, so now I'm going to add my hydration. I do have dry skin, so I like to use my Lime Life by Alcone products. Skin Therapist is my moisturizer. And then I do add 1 drop of Must Do. If you've ever seen any of my tutorials, like this is a must in my routine. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of my moisturizer. This is Skin Therapist, and I'm going to literally take 1 drop of this Must Do. I like to mix them together in my hand. Here we go. Hydrating the face. All right, so I got my hydration. And I'm just going to go right in with my foundation. I went to California last week and got a little bit of a tan, so I am mixing my wintertime foundation and my like pure summertime foundation. So I'm going to mix Shinto 3 and also Truly Topaz. Truly Topaz by Black Opal is my like summertime color. So I'm gonna mix these two just to get a good in between. So I like to mix it on the back of my hand. I love creams. That's just me. I love working with creams because they melt into the skin. They look very natural and they also feel full coverage. And like I said, I want to even out my skin tone. So I'm just literally mixing this on the back of my hand. And as you can see, that looks a little bit closer to my skin tone. So I got my mix on the back of my hand. I'm going to take, this is a little foundation brush, little buffer brush. I'm going to take it and start stippling this on. Actually, I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to take this brush. And you can already start to see the coverage. So you can see the difference already between this side and this side. So I like to start with my foundation. Cover up the redness on the nose. Cover up the blemishes. And because I'm just going out for the day, like I'm not trying to go super full coverage. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my mirror and not have to depend on this camera. So just putting it on. And I know some women who don't like to put a lot of foundation on their chin. I'm not their chin, their forehead, because your forehead is already darker than the rest of your body. So if you feel like you don't really need a lot of coverage on your forehead, skip it. So also don't forget that under the chin, I like to blend down onto the neck. Now, as you can see, I didn't put any extra product there. I'm just blending down. Ears. And because I just had some extra on the back of my hand, I'm just going to pick it up. I do like to try to add just a little bit extra coverage just on my cheeks. All right. So I'm pretty good with that coverage. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some concealer. And I've been using this MAC Studio Fix, whatever, concealer. I've had this for a while. This is, I think, NC42. So I'm going to just take a little bit with my little concealer brush. Here it is. So take a little concealer, my concealer brush, and start focusing that under the eyes. The one thing I do like about this MAC concealer is that it will stay in place. So I do like that. And it'll give me the coverage that I need. And what I'm trying to do, you guys, I'm really just trying to, you know, cover up these dark circles and brighten under the eye. As you can see the difference between this side and this side, I started to bring a little bit more definition back into the face. So I'm not so one-dimensional. So I'm just taking this little concealer brush. And I'm just getting it in there. Or honestly, sometimes I use my fingers too, which I'm about to do in a minute. I do like to use my finger to press this product into the skin and warm it up. So I'm just going to do that. I don't know why I'm trying to be fancy using these brushes with y'all. Lord knows I be using my finger. And I do like to do it, especially under the eye, to push that product into those crevices so that there's no creasing. All right, so that's just some concealing right there. I'm going to go back to my foundation brush and just kind of blend it all together. I think I want to be just a tad bit fancy today. Just a tad. And I am going to do a little bit of highlighting. And I like to use, this is Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer. I don't know what color this is. It's this color right here. I have no clue. But just to do a little highlight, I'm going to take a little bit of that Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's really creamy, like really creamy. And I'm going to use that just to brighten, a little highlight. And I'm using my finger right now. And as you can see, I didn't start directly in the crease, you know, the folds, because that's where that foundation, I mean, that's, yeah, it'll sit there and crease up, and I didn't want to do there. So I'm just pushing it up. And I just wanted to add a little bit of highlight. And I like using this. I love using this Sensual Skin Enhancer. You got to know how to work with this stuff, though, because it is thick. And this is me, like, adding a highlight so that I have some more contrast. Now, do I have to do this step? Nope. But I want to do it today. I wanted to feel a little jazzy today. So I'm just taking this with my finger and pushing it in. And as I'm using my finger, it's warming it up and really pushing it into the skin. It's like it's melting into the skin. So if you ain't got no brushes, don't worry, you can use your finger. And I just take the remaining kind of like around the nose. I do like to go back in with my brush and just blend everything together. My eyelashes, no, they just be falling out. And I'll tell you guys, I like to spend more time on skin and foundation because I don't wear eyeshadow, so I'm not gonna be spending a whole bunch of time doing no eyeshadow. Like, that's not me. So I do have a little sponge here, and I'm just pushing. And the reason why I spend so much time pushing products in is because I want it to look like skin. So you'll always see me kind of going back, and I do this with my clients too, really pushing this product into the skin. I don't like harsh lines. I'm not a believer in that. So I want to make sure everything looks skin-like. And I do put foundation over my eyelids because I don't wear eyeshadow, so I do like to even out the tone on my eyes. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that, guys. I'm trying to look in the mirror while I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm good with that. Now it's time to set it all. So I'm going to take my setting powder. I've been using this Limelight by Alcone pressed powder, this little translucent powder right here. I just get some on my brush. Now I like to keep my sponge handy dandy. Sorry guys. Before I set under my eyes, I want to make sure I have smoothed out any creases. And I'll do this. I'm just putting that powder there. And that's just setting everything in place. Easy peasy. All right, so I set the concealer and stuff under my eyes. Now I'm going to set the rest of the face, and I'm going to use a pressed powder. I've been using this CoverGirl in Golden, and y'all, my CoverGirl, this stuff, like, I'm literally hitting the bottom of the pan. It's almost gone. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, swirl this around, get as much as I can, and then in circular motions, I'm just setting the rest. Setting the rest. That was that. I am going to take a darker color. I'm going to add a little contour. So I'm going to take another CoverGirl pressed powder, and this is in medium deep. And I'm going to warm up the forehead just a little bit. Medium deep, same brush, just a little bit. And I'm just going to focus it right here on my forehead. The outer perimeter of my forehead, just to add a little bit of warmth. Cheeks. Hi, Shamika. Hey, girl. Shamikia, girl. I'm sorry if I screwed your name up. As you guys can see, I'm using minimal brushes. So far, these are the brushes that I've used. Foundation, setting powder for under the eye, concealer, and then a powder brush for all over. And I'm going to use this same powder brush to put some blush on. I've been digging this Fenty Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I've actually been loving. This is like my go-to blush. Take a little bit of that. Smile. I like it because it got a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then I've also been using this highlighter. This is Mean Honey and Hustler Baby. These kilowatt highlighters. Just take a little bit on my finger. little glow. I'm not a believer in like the super glow, but I do like a little bit of a glow. All right, so I'm moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna brush them up. And excuse my hair for looking like this, but I need to do something to my hair bad. I've been using brow powder to fill my brows in because I am running out of my pencil. So I am going to use a brow powder today. And I swear, y'all, I am doing something that I tell all my clients not to do. I'm spending so much time looking for my tools instead of having them all laid out in front of me. So I'm going to take this brow powder, and I use something from Salon Perfect and also a brow powder from Motives. I mixed the two. I mixed this dark brown color with this brown color in here. And I just have an angle brush, and I'm using this wax right here just to kind of lay them down. It's like a little eyebrow wax, a little sculpt, just to lay my brows down. All right, so I'm taking this dark powder. And I wouldn't be surprised my brows want to act a little funny today because we got company. We on TV. So I'm just filling them in. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't do a whole bunch of talking when I'm trying to fill these brows in because I'll be done messed it all the way up. And I will say, like, I can't remember the last time I actually had my brows professionally done. I've been figuring it out because I've been trying to grow them out. So, and this is just like, I ain't going out. I'm going out into the world. I'm just trying not to look a mess. That's what today is. So I am just filling these in with this brow powder. And I know this probably seemed like, ooh, it's taking a little bit more time than I would normally even want to spend on my makeup. That's probably what some of y'all are saying, but I have to tend to spend a little bit more time on my brows because, they just take a little bit more work because I haven't had them groomed. So I'm going to take this lighter brown color, and this lighter brown color that I'm using, I'm only going to use in, like right here towards the beginning of the brow. It's because it's a lighter color. I don't really need it at the edge of the brow, the end of the brow. I just like to use it right here. And then I'm gonna brush that color through. I kid y'all not. Like, I tell my clients all the time, have all your tools in front of you so you ain't gotta be doing what I'm doing, which is searching for stuff that was literally just right here. Shame on me. All these brushes. And I don't even use half of them. But I be throwing stuff in here and can't find. Here it is. My darn brush. Alright, so I'm just brushing this product through. Just to blend it. I do like brows that look nice, but also still look like regular brows. I'm not going to put any concealer or anything like that underneath at all because I just don't need to. And then I'm going to take my mascara. I use this little L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. And because I did put foundation over my lids and I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I'm going to put some translucent powder on my eyelids just to set the foundation so that it doesn't crease. So I'm just putting some mascara on. And the same brush that I had the my translucent powder, I'm just gonna powder over these lids. Setting spray. I'm gonna put a little lip on. This is, I don't know what this is, LA Colors or something. It's like a, I don't know what color this is, but it's cute. Because I'm gonna put a gloss on top. And I swear I'm done. And then I'm gonna do something to my hair to make my hair look a little bit better. But that's it. Even out my skin. No lashes, little lip. No super harsh brows. Just really kind of adding some shape to them. And that's it. So I'm about to call it a day. Go out into the world and enjoy my Mother's Day. And put my glasses on. And hopefully try to make my hair look a little bit more decent than this. Alright guys. So I will hop on. Oops. I'm breaking stuff. I'll hop on a little bit later because I do want to do a little bit more of some makeup. That's it. Easy peasy. Kept it simple. I'm about to go out into the world. If you're a mom, have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. And I will see you all later. Bye. Mwah.